She describes herself as an ordinary mom, wife, and granny who adores dogs, horses, and yoga. But Amy Price would be the first to admit that being a mother to her firstborn daughter came with a lot more than I bargained for. Amy, 73, has had to put up with more than the average set of motherly worries after watching her daughter endure multiple failed marriages, suicide attempts, addiction battles, and family feuds, as well as watching her morph into a completely different person thanks to her numerous plastic surgeries. Amy was diagnosed with an incurable condition, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, IPF, in 2017 and had a lung transplant in 2022. And any hope of peace in the final years of her life have been dashed due to an ongoing family feud between Katie and her former husband, Peter Andre, with their daughter Princess caught in the middle. The teenager has captivated the nation with the release of her docuseries, The Princess Diaries, but Amy has expressed her concern about Princess having the same management team as her father, Peter. In her 2023 book, The Last Word, she accused the team of Can of slanting media coverage in Peter's favor and said she worries about the cycle being repeated with Princess and her brother, Junior. My greatest wish for my grandchildren is for them to find their own way in life, and I sometimes wonder if they might be better off seeking out new management who can offer a fresh perspective on their careers, she said. Amy has also made no secret of her feelings towards Peter. In her 2023 book, The Last Word, she accused the singer of using Katie for fame, putting on a Mr. Nice Guy public persona and having a fragile ego. For her part, Princess has insisted that despite a difficult childhood, she is now best friends with her mother. But there's no doubt that grandmother Amy is the only one whose support for her famous daughter has never wavered. Indeed, it was Amy who supported Katie when she expressed an interest in modeling from the age of 14. And her supportive mother, Amy, did everything she could to help her daughter's dream come true. Amy revealed Katie suffered a huge setback as she took her around the modeling agencies in London at the time due to being too short. Despite this, the TV personality found fame 3 years later at the age of 17 as she began glamour modeling as Jordan on Page 3, even to her mother, Amy's horror, as she hated topless modeling with a passion. When she was 14, we went round the modeling agencies in London, but they all said she was too short. So she sent pictures to a glamour agency, and at 17 ended up in the Sun. I hated the topless modeling with a passion, she told the Times. Amy previously described Jordan as a celebrity second skin, covering up the more vulnerable Kate, as she admitted she didn't recognize the mouthy, exhibitionist woman who was in fact her daughter.